Hey YouTube, it's Black. I wanted to give you a deck profile on the Noble Knight build I've been playing because I'm not even gonna call this a dirt cheap deck anymore because Triple Madrot is gonna gouge my wallet when I end up breaking down and buying them. But this is the build I've been playing with. I took Rabbit out, stripped all my techs, and just went bare bones Noble Knights, and it's been working pretty well for me, especially since they renamed Sacred Knight Joan to Noble Knight Joan. It really helps out the deck a lot. And without further ado, I'll get into the deck profile. First, we'll deal with the Knights. You got your triple Artorgus, your standard vanilla. Your triple Black Knight of Lord Solon. He is just amazing because he can tribute himself for his effect. You could special summon him with a dead Artorgus or a Madrot. We got the triple Gawain because he works great with Artorgus and Madrot. Triple Joan. Now I really like Joan. Even I used to actually hate her until I actually started using her and realizing her effect. Sorry about that. Even though when she attacks, she loses 300 attack during the damage step, when she's destroyed by battle, it allows you to discard one or and get a noble knight back from the graveyard or a warrior. So if you have, say she's destroyed and you have a dead black knight in hand, you can you discard him, get your Gawain back. If you draw on a Madrot, you can either send that Madrot to the graveyard, special summon Black Knight, or special summon your Gawain and go into Excalibur or King. So she's actually better than I thought, and I'm kind of glad they renamed her. Next, you got your what makes this deck amazing: Triple Noble Knight Madrot. Madrot. I may be saying the name completely wrong, but for those who don't know, his effect is while he's treated as a normal monster while face up on the field. So that's Gawain. That's Gawain. Uh, what, while he's equipped with a Noble Arms equipped spell card, he gets an effect, which is he becomes a dark. His level is increased by 1, and once per turn, if you control no other monsters, you can special summon one Noble Knight monster from the deck. In face-up defense position, and if you do, destroy an equipped spell you control. Now this is great. This has great synergy with the deck because the Noble Arms will just re-equip to him or whatever he summons. So say you have Caliburn, you gain 1,000, use Madrot's effect, pop it, uh, grab Black Knight, re-equip it to Madrot, gain 500 more, overlay for Tyrus, Adreus, Volcasaurus, Zenmile, whatever you fancy. So he's just a great card. He's rotoable, he's honestable, and he turns to level 5, so, which is great. And for my random text, I guess, I got a double Photon Thrasher for the free special summon. It'll bait out the bottomlesses in the warnings and whatever you don't want your Noble Knights to get hit by. Of course, you got Honest, because this is a primarily light deck. BLS, because you do run some Dark Monsters. And then you got a Tour Guide engine, which is Tour Guide, and Night Assailant. I didn't put a Sangan in this build because there's nothing Sangan can search really besides Honest. Moving on to spells, we have our regular staples and Hidden Armory. Hidden Armory is very good if you know how to use it. Its effect is you send the top card of your deck to the graveyard and add an equipped spell from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can not normal summon or set the turn you activate this card. Now this card works great with cards like Thrasher because you can search your equipped spell. Hopefully you mill one of these and you get to put Thrasher on the field. It's just great search power and speeds up the deck even more, and helps out Black Knight in his effect. Next, I only run 2 of each of the Noble Arms cards because I feel like 3 of any one gets a little too cloggy, and it's pretty easy to fill your hand up with these because you have Black Knight searching, you have Hidden Armory searching, and there's a very high chance you will draw into one first turn. Next, you got your Rotas, well, your one Rota, because it's pretty obvious. Your double bottomless, and instead of Veiler, I run Breakthrough Skill. For the sheer fact, Veiler only hits during the main phase, and there are a lot of effects that activate during the standby phase, and this can hit them during the standby phase, this deck actually completely loses to Catastor if you don't get Black Knight out, and this helps you get over it. Plus, instead of 1, you get 2 negates, one on your opponent's turn, one on your turn. So I like this card in this deck a little bit better than Veiler. Next, you have the Solemn Trio, and that's about it for the main deck. What I can say is the main deck has been working pretty well. I like the flow of the deck now. I feel after I stripped it of all the text and the other videos I've done, feel it works a lot better now. And for the extra deck, we got an Abyss Dweller, two King Artorgus Kings of the Noble Knight, not three, just two, because three is it's all right. I love Artorgus. He's a great spell and trap control. Plus, he can grab all three. But the fact is, he gets killed by the fact he only has 2,000 attack. So and his effect is subpar at best. So he's just good if you're going for game, but otherwise he's best kept at 2. And of course, you got your Blade Armor Ninja, your Gaga Cowboy, Guide Charger for your 5s after you've used up all the materials. Of course, Excalibur, your Gandiva for lower level monster control, Laver, just in case you want to pull some nuttiness with BLS or one of your Noble Knights gets removed, you have a way of getting them back. Maystroke, Shockmaster, that corn ship, Volcasaurus. When he comes out, he's gonna be just all the nuts because when you do the Madrot play, you can Madrot into Black Knight, into searching, into Volcasaurus, into popping, into overlaying for Gaia Charger, and if you have it, remove them both for BLS, and it's just a ridiculous OTK. But until Volcasaurus comes out, I feel like a good substitute besides Andreas and Tyrus is Zenmayo because he's good face down control. Because he can hit both set monsters and set back row. And afterward we have a Tyrus and a Zenmains. And that's pretty much it for my version of the deck right now. This is still a work in progress. But this is the closest one I've come up with, and it's the one I really like right now. But until I start messing around with it some more. But if you have any suggestions or let me know what you think, just to let you know, I have tried the Hero engine. It just doesn't work for me. And if anybody wants to be really nice and trade me some Madrots, that would be just super, super great. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.